All of my male family members, horrible people. All of my past male colleagues, all of my male instructors, professors, all of them are f***ing horrible. Horrible. There is no such thing as a good man.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show today. It is going to be a great one, but before we get going, we need to thank today's sponsor. It is at Major Chaos, and it is spelled with a Z. I understand that, but I'm rolling with chaos. So thank you, Major Chaos, for your donation, for your sponsorship of today's episode. It is very much appreciated, and it keeps the lights on in the studio, so to speak. So thank you very much, and I hope that you are having a great day today. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show. Let's do it. We have no memes planned for today, so you know what that means, my friends. That's right. We are jumping into that liberal pool of madness right away. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Climate crisis. We only have a few months left. I love that you support the Green Deal, but it's not getting rid of fossil fuel. It's not going to solve the problem fast enough. A Swedish professor saying, we can eat dead people, but
what? We're going to eat dead people? That's that professor's way to fight climate change? Oh, gosh.
That's not fast enough. So I think your next campaign slogan has to be this: we got to start eating babies.
What did you say? What the f*** did you just say?
What? Okay, these people are actually insane. if she thinks that people are just going to start eating babies to stop the CO2 discharge from, people breathing, oh my gosh, these people are idiots. They're scary.
We don't have enough time. There's too much CO2. All of you're a pollutant. We have to start now, please. You are so great. I'm so happy that you're really supporting the Green Deal, but it's not enough. Even if we would bomb Russia, we still have too many people. So we have to get rid of the
Look at AOC. She's like, oh my gosh, what kind of Frankenstein freak have we created here? Well, I tell you what, AOC, she's not the only one. There are a lot of deranged sickos out there in the far left. And they're all because of people like you and people like Jasmine Crockett and other crazy politicians.
That's a big problem. Just stopping having babies is not enough. We need to eat the babies.
I'm pretty sure someone saying we need to eat the babies is far worse than when President Trump said they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
Is she steady knocking stuff off the counter?
Shit, they so stupid. I'd let the girl out the stove.
Nah,
He can't do nothing with that girl.
They want her to go to jail.
She don't give a fuck. But you gonna tell her I got my kids? Because you ain't gonna get paid. That's let her out of jail in a week. Shit. Ooh! Ooh!
She done spilled
Get out! Ooh! Get out! Ooh! That hoe on something. She going to jail today. This nigga crazy.
Yeah, because that's assault. Spitting on people is assault.
This hoe is stupid. Will she come down tomorrow?
Come down.
Because something wrong with this whole child.
But so who are all these other people? I'm taking the short guy in the darker green shirt is an employee, but are these other people just customers that just got trapped in the store because they're trying to keep this crazy lady in? I'm not sure.
Shit, if you want to get out, bitch, you can break that one. Get out. Get your bad ass. Move out the way.
To tell the truth.
Oh! If she do that, she gonna go to prison.
Look at her. Oh my God. Oh, she going to jail for real because she had turned that shit clean up.
What's the point? I tell you, I'm loving the commentary of whoever's filming this. It sounds like there's at least a few people out there They're pretty good. They need to be on commentary for more things.
This one, now he finna catch her doing it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tore everything.
The one that's walking away right now?
Yep. Yeah, in the green. Yeah.
You got it on video?
Yeah, well,
No, ain't all right. Some money, homeboy.
Oh, she got out there with the baby.
Huh?
She's gonna jail.
Ready?
She's gonna jail. Let's start here.
I'm really glad to see that there's an officer there that did arrest her, at least taking her away, you know, taking her out of the situation. But I'm kind of confused because this video is actually quite longer. I trimmed it down. But she repeatedly kept going to that front door and trying to kick it in, you know, to try to get out. But at the end of the video, she just walked through the back door and it was totally fine. Like, why didn't she do that from the beginning? Why didn't she try the back door? I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's see what somebody else has to say about this. Got You Moron says, locked in for 5 minutes and she turned into the Hulk over a pack of wigs. I don't know what she stole, but yeah, that's true. She kind of went a little crazy. She should be thankful because some stores are taking punishments for shoplifters a little bit too far. Let's check out one store, what they're doing. Shoplifters will be prostituted. Oh no, no exceptions. Oh man, that is a harsh penalty for stealing a Snickers bar. A question in the comments was asked, what can be done to maybe curb this type of behavior? And one person said that my parents spanked me as a child. I got spanked as a child. I got soap in the mouth as a child. I wouldn't recommend it. Ugh, gross. So yeah, so my parents spanked me as a child. As a result, I now suffer from a psychological condition known as respect for others. That is so totally true.
And we are here today because while we know that Donald Trump thinks that he can place his hands anywhere,
Okay.
we're telling him, hell no, hands off our Social Security, hands off our Medicaid, hands off Medicare, hands off SNAP, hands off our kids, hands off women's rights, hands off LGBTQ rights.
Oh yeah. You go, girl. Oh wait, I forgot. You're a dude named Tim.
I'm just telling you how it is. You don't need to get mad. If you're a Trump supporter, you're a Trump supporter. I'm not telling you you're stupid. You're just a Trump supporter. That's what I'm telling you. You know, you don't need to be getting mad because I'm asking you a stupid question. Yeah, you are racing. You're talking shit. Look at the truck you're driving with American flag and everything. Apoyando a Donald Trump. F Donald Trump. I tell you because you're a Trump supporter. You're a Trump supporter, nigga. Shit.
Saying the N-word? What?
I'm a free speech. What you gonna do about it? I'm a free speech. I can say whatever the f I want to say.
I'm kind of getting the vibe that that guy doesn't really, you know, like America. He's not really into the whole melting pot philosophy. Because look, if just by having an American flag, you're a Nazi fascist loving Trumper, I mean, come on, that's ridiculous.
I've never once met a good man. My entire life, going on almost 32 years, okay?
Wow.
I've never met one genuinely good man.
And you're 32 years old and you're still rocking the nose ring.
Every single man I have encountered has done something absolutely horrific and minimized it. Every single man that I've encountered is a liar, is a perv,
Okay,
and
yeah.
does not see women as humans.
Okay, that tracks for a typical man, I think. Jeez. Yeah, and you're perfect, lady. You've done nothing wrong in your 32 years of life. You're pretty much Well, you're short of being translated and taken up to heaven, I think. But okay, let's go on.
Every single man that I have ever encountered is so far up the patriarchy's booty butt. They genuinely think that it's okay for them to not grow past the mental age of 12. They genuinely think that having a job is all that they need to do. I have never met a good man. Not my father, I don't consider him a good man.
Wow.
My brothers, really not good men.
Okay, I think this kind of says something about her, to be honest.
My ex, baby daddy, not a good man. His dad, horrible man. His two brothers, one of them is halfway decent, but still don't consider him good. His sister's husband, really shitty. All of my male family members, horrible people. All of my past male colleagues, all of my male instructors, professors, all of them are fucking horrible. Horrible. There is no such thing as a good man. And if you think you're a good man, please explain why. I'd love to hear it, because I guarantee you, probably 99.99% guarantee, your explanation is going to show that you are not a good man.
I'd say I'm a pretty good candidate for the 0.0001% of good men out there. Like, to be honest, this lady is obviously the problem. If every single person that is male that she meets is just horrible in her eyes, she is the problem.
My toxic trait is that there's a helicopter hovering above me right now, going back and forth.
Okay.
And every bone in my being believes that it's after me because Donald Trump.
She's crazy.
I swear, I don't live in 1940s Germany. This is America. This is 2025 America.
Sure is.
Why is the line so blurred?
So they're not going to let you use your EBT to get sugary stuff. Now, that's all right, that's healthy, that's good, that's fine, but it just takes one little thing for them to take off, and then it's another thing. Right now, it's sugary drinks and sugary foods and candies. You know, what's next? Is it going to be fruit? Is it going to be chips? Is it going to be ultra-processed foods? Is it going to be, you know, no more frozen meals? No more French fries? No more of that? Like,
French fries?
That's crazy. It just takes one. Like, we should be fighting back on that. Nobody should be agreeing with this because food is still food. And,
true.
I mean, like I said, you take one thing away and there's a good group of people that are like, oh yeah, no, that's good. That's for the better. We shouldn't have so many obesity people. It's not that the EBT is letting people get sugary foods for the rise of obesity, but the lack of education on foods, on obesity, on how to eat healthy. Not too much of it, and it's not even practice.
I actually think he's got a pretty good point there at the end, that there's just a real lack of education on obesity and just how to eat proper. I really do think that people need to learn about intermittent fasting. That's what I do, part of my regimen. And it's definitely worked. It's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, there is definitely an obesity problem in our country. And a lot of it is just our lifestyle. We don't do anything. We're not active anymore.
Why do all MAGA, especially MAGA men, well, I guess MAGA women too, why do all MAGAs look like the inbred characters from The Simpsons? Does anybody ever wonder that? Like, why is that? They literally look identical, like they could be right down the family line. It's crazy.
You're really going to go there when you are kind of giving off the Bert vibe? kind of seeing it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, he did it, didn't he? He raided John Bolton's home this morning.
Oh no!
I think there's 350 million people in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I guess we're just going to sit and just watch it burn down.
Oh, so now you're concerned about the weaponization of the DOJ and wrongfully going after people and like raiding their houses? Who has been raided before? There's probably, I don't know, like seriously, at least 4 or 5 Republicans or conservative leaning people during the Biden administration that had their house raided. and ultimately went to jail, including President Trump, although he never went to jail. They raided his house. They even went through Melania's, underwear drawer, apparently. So they say, I don't know. This next clip it's about 3 minutes long, so it's a little bit on the long side, but it's really good for, I think, everybody to hear. It is a minister. He happens to be a black minister, and he is just absolutely savage, just brutally honest, in my personal opinion, on the situation with that subculture of the black community that is just plaguing this country, and then also what's going on in Africa as well, and how the same exact problems are going on over there, but actually worse. Anyways, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Ask God to help us, because only God can help black people where they are. Black people had Africa, that big old continent over there. They never built one boat that was seaworthy. Not one. There's not one monument in Africa, in all of Africa. I know you're talking about Egypt. Egypt is not Africa. There are no great cities that were built. Even before the first colonization of white people coming to the shores of Africa, or the slave ships, black men built nothing. No sewer system, no houses above one level, and none of them made out of stone. All of them made out of grass and wood. Black men, before the white man ever got to Africa. The worst thing that could ever happen to South Africa was when they gave it to Nelson Mandela and black folk. That was a great nation. Now, notwithstanding apartheid was wrong, we all know it's wrong, I'm against it. There should have been some other resolution, though, than turning it over to Nelson Mandela. Disease, AIDS, and crime is running wild in Johannesburg. They're killing one another over there. They're dying of sickness. The government is mismanaged. The people who ran the nation are now leaving the nation because black folk don't know how to run no nation. They don't know how, and we need to admit it. I know you don't like it, but you need to stop shucking and jiving. We got a problem. Nigeria produces oil every year, yet the children over there are hungry and pot-bellied and walking barefoot. We got a problem. You talk about the Hutus and the Tutsis. Look what's going on in Zimbabwe now with Mugabe. We got a problem, black folk. And forget about Zimbabwe and South Africa, Nigeria. Look at what y'all have done in Harlem. You can't even hold on to Harlem. We got a problem. Black folk don't understand the world. You can get mad with me all you want. You can say what you want, but you can't prove me wrong. Now, I'm not saying this because I hate black folk. I'm saying it because I love you enough to tell the truth. And the only person going to ever help us get out of the situation is going to be God. There's something wrong with the black man's mind. There's something wrong with his mind. He does not understand the world. He doesn't. I don't care if he learned medicine. He doesn't understand the world. He can't even hold on to Harlem. When he was here, he moved out. We got to talk to the Lord. People, we got to talk to God. And black women, Shirley Chisholm, Harriet Tubman, Coretta King, one of her boys. Yeah, okay, then we got a black president. But you black women, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna let that white woman, what's wrong with you black women voting for Barack? Don't you understand? It should have been a black room if you're gonna have a black president. What's wrong with you? Y'all ain't got no sense, you black women. Your men treat you like the dogs, like your dogs. They walk all over you. They make you pay the bills at home, and then the preachers pimp you in the churches and make you pay the bills. Y'all crazy black women buying these black men private jets, the tune of $50 million for a ride around in a private jet, and you talking about, look at our pastor. What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with a black man that would take that kind of money out of a poor neighborhood and buy himself a private jet? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? Crazy. Black people, let me tell y'all something. If you don't ever hear me say preach again, they can kill me tomorrow. But let me tell you something. We're not going to ever get anywhere until we look into the mind of a black man. He doesn't think correctly. I don't care what he is. He can be a doctor. He can be an astrophysicist. The nigga got no sense. You talk to him. You talk to a black man. He doesn't understand the world. He's never built anything. The most the black people have ever done, they did it here in America under white people's help. When they were in Africa, they didn't do nothing.
And just to reinforce what the pastor was saying, we're going to see a small clip from a cruise that, well, I don't know how these things happen, but apparently they happen all the time. Why? Well, you might say some of those people were cruising for a bruising. Okay, I know that was horrible.
I really thought the library would be a safe place. I really did.
Yeesh.
But people won't even leave you alone. I have court at 2:30. And I'm so chronically sleep deprived I don't think I can even form a sentence in court right now. So, I got...
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job right now, except for the crying part. That's probably not going to aid in your court appearance, though.
This room is supposed to be uninterrupted for 2 hours. I was like, okay, I'm going to use the first hour to sleep. So I'm sitting up in the chair. I'm sitting up with my head just on this.
Yes. Yeah, and?
This lady from the library comes in and says, well, people said you look like you were sleeping. And you have to keep your eyes open so we know you're not having a medical emergency.
Why is closing your eyes equated to a medical emergency? That's kind of weird. Okay.
And I said, can't you just trust me, please? I didn't sleep last night. And she said no.
My gosh, she is a train wreck.
If you don't understand why I'm crying like this, you have never actually been sleep deprived in your life.
Well, actually, that's not true. There's a lot of people that don't get a lot of sleep and are technically sleep deprived. But, yeah, if you don't get enough sleep, it is kind of horrible. It really messes with your mind.
That's the worst part of this. You like lose your mind. You feel like you're going crazy.
That is true. But I'm pretty sure you were a little crazy before any of this sleep deprivation happened to you, my dear.
And I'm crying like this because I really thought I was like, the library is safe. The library is a safe place.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, you know where else might be a safe place for you to sleep? Your bed? At home? Maybe? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Take it as you will.
My future is over. My future is over.
Oh, no.
They're censoring TikTok now.
Ah.
Can't talk about anything in contrary to Donald Trump all of a sudden.
No.
We don't live in the United States anymore. We live in a horrible, tyrannical...
Come on. You could do it.
Dictatorship. That's
there
all it
you
is.
go. There it is. There it is.
We have to do something as a country. We have to stop this evil man and all these idiots in Washington. And if the Democrats don't step up and do something, they're just as guilty. They're just as guilty. If they don't start doing something now, investigate his ass, impeach his ass, do something to him, because this is not fair.
Uh-oh. That sounded a little bit like a request.
And I'm ready to do something. We need to do something.
That's not good.
You can't destroy this country completely. I don't know about you, but I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
If your friend transitions into a woman, you're still going to call them a man?
No, call them their name.
So then what do you see them as? You still
I see them as a man.
That's very disrespectful.
Wow. They got a... Is it fair to me to think they're a man?
What if they get moved? What if they get...
Hey.
Are they a woman now?
No, they're not.
When did they become a woman?
If they had ovaries, their chromosomes were female chromosomes, then they'll be a woman.
How many genders are there?
It's time for Dave's Detox. Poor cat. Oh my. Well, at least he's leaving someone's yard. Not coming into someone's yard. My gosh.
I can't go.
Aww.
I can't go outside and play.
Oh, how can you say no to that
Silly
face?
You're kind of being demanding.
Oh, wow.
On your brother.
Not a stool. Oh, no.
Try not to get her face wet, baby. You don't like her ears or her face wet, okay? Get her body.
That husky's loving that. Oh, boy. I guess it's a love seat.
Oh.
Aww.
Hi. Hi.
What? Oh no! What an evil cat! Oh my gosh, that dog is drowning. I wouldn't trust that cat anymore. All right, my friends, that is it for today. I really do hope you enjoyed the episode, and thank you for all those that subscribed and for all those that hit the like button. It really does make a difference in the algorithm. And also thank you for anybody that shared the episode. All right, until the next episode, stay safe, know that you're loved and appreciated. And until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.